Okay, so it's definitely been a hot minute, but I felt compelled for some reason to put out a video because it's been too long. And I know what you're thinking. The only map that we have on here is Parkour Pyramid, as you can obviously tell. This is the only thing I've had for a while. And we're going to play it. First, want to make sure Zoom's working. That's good. WASD is auto jump on. No, it's not. Hallelujah. Auto jump is not on. Okay. Oh, this is so. I haven't played this in so long. Parkour Pyramid. Welcome back to the CIA Gaming Channel. Hope y'all are having a fantastic year. School has started, so that's something. I'm a I'm a college kid now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I still don't think of it as college. I feel like I'm just a high schooler on an extended break. You know, like, oh, which college am I gonna choose? Um, but yeah, it's interesting. It's a weird feeling. Definitely have not gotten used to it yet. And nailed that first level. Diamond block. Whee! All the way up. I'm going to talk about a couple college experiences, a few things I missed about high school in this. Obviously, I'm not doing all 100 levels of the pyramid in this episode. You know, I just really need to, I don't know. I just want to game and talk, so this is not what you wanted, but this is what you're going to get. College is kind of like high school, and it's also nothing like high school. I'm not, hold on. Stairs. Oh my. Can I go back? No. Okay. Locked out. College is kind of like high school, and I just. Yeah, college is interesting. So it's like high school in the aspects that you have classes and you have to get good grades to pass. No, seriously, though. College is kind of like high school in a sense that you get to hang around friends, and there's just a lot of similarities that I could probably list off, but I'm really focused on this parkour right now. However, I could also tell you some vast differences. First of all, I'm not a town student, right? I actually live on campus. So our campus is really nice. Yeah, but it's the best Christian college out there. That's all I'm saying about it. And I failed that jump, and I have to start all over again. Can I make this? Guys, we landed in the water. I'm a pro. No, but seriously, college is so much different from high school. First of all, I live on campus, which is kind of amazing. Campus is beautiful. I'm recording in the dorms right now, so you may or may not hear some background noise. Please ignore that. Like, I'm taking a business class, right? I'm trying to be a business administration major. Don't know why I said ad. I love this game. I'm trying to major in business administration because I want to go into a very, very successful, very successful Christian fast food company. Yeah, so I want to basically, find out what does a business run on, what do good businesses do, and how can I help a business grow, and how can I grow in a business. So that's why I'm taking business administration. But the classes are so much harder, right? Another thing is the English, right? I absolutely love English class. It's probably the best subject in high school. You gotta understand, English is actually really fun if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, I'm sorry for your loss. Cannot. Oh, that's devious. If I had one fallen for that, or two walked off this, I would have stopped recording. All right, this is the fun one right here. Wee. All right, level 5. 5% of the way to the top. 3-hour video coming up. But the classes are so much harder. English 102, for instance, I apparently my SAT score was good. The English part was so good that I got to skip English 101, which although, you know, you might be thinking, oh, you know, music list, that's such a great thing. You know, you get to skip a class, you get to finish English early. You don't understand. English 102 is papers. It's all papers. And respectfully, okay, I love English. I really do. English is the worst when it comes to papers. Everyone knows what I'm feeling except for the super English nerds. You know, guys, I'm sorry to tell you this, but English papers are bad. I don't know why I closed those. I'm so used to playing this with more people. But English 102, it's just all papers. You know, I don't understand. It's so I think the amount of papers is so unnecessary. That's my college kid. That's my college. Oh my goodness. I'm scared for my life. Alright, where do I go from here? Sorry, I gotta focus on this, the task at hand real quick. I don't know, man. English 102 is just, it's different. The only thing that makes it worth it is the teacher. Okay, the teacher, my English teacher is awesome. Okay, she really makes it bearable. I really, okay, you're gonna hear a lot of uhs and ums from me. If my speech teacher is watching this for some reason, please do not fail me. Okay, I don't really see this as like counting as public speech, even though it technically is. I'm sure my speech teacher doesn't watch my videos. That's ridiculous. It's over here. Button. What happens when I push button? Cool. Yeah, but English one, there's so many papers. Like right now we're writing a what's called a theme 1, where we're given an article and we're supposed to analyze it. We're supposed to analyze the audience. You know, are they an informed audience? Are they uninformed or misinformed? Are they, you know, sympathetic? Are they indifferent, or are they, you know, completely, you know, hostile? I just failed that jump. I don't know. It's a process. That's all I'm saying. You know what else is a process? This level. There we go. Take that. Level 10. 10% of the way there. English 102. You know what? Let's tier my classes, okay? We're gonna put English 102 in. So we're gonna have S tier, A tier, and we're gonna have S.
A few moments later.
Actually, you know what? Whatever. We're gonna have. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, okay, there we go. You know what? We'll just have S, A, B, C, and F. Why not? English 102. Straight C. It's. I love English, but the papers just kills the course. Next class is. What's the next class? Next class is Pathways. Okay. Pathways. This is what Pathways is. Pathways is basically. This is my interpretation. How to be a freshman. What do you mean, how am I supposed to be a freshman? How about you show up to your first year of college? That's a freshman, you know? Like, you know, how to be a freshman, that's like, okay. You know, like, what do you mean how to be a freshman? Now, obviously, there's really good concepts that I learned in Pathways, so I am grateful for it, but at the same time, it's basically common sense stuff. That's what Pathways teaches you. We call it napways, because apparently people take naps. I don't take naps. I definitely don't take naps. I'm not even kidding. I don't take naps. If a professor's watching this, you gotta believe me. I don't take naps in Pathways. Trust me. I always mess this jump up. Boing. Got it. All right. We're good. we're good. I actually don't sleep in Pathways class because you know I'm too respectful to actually like do that. You know, so I joke about a lot of things, but I'm never I'm not like I'm never actually like a rule breaker or whatever. So I try to be a good student. I really do. I am a good student, I think. That's according to me. You know, people who know me, they'll be able to truly testify. But you know, I don't think I'm not a bad student. I'm a rule follower. I follow the rules. I like to joke around, but within the parameters of the rules. Pathways, straight C. I'll give it a C because I will only give it a C because the activity we had this past week was fun, and one of our guest speakers was fun. He's awesome. I absolutely love him. The activity we did this past week was basically, it was the marshmallow test. So the marshmallow test is an 18-minute test, right? Let's say you've got a, where in the world am I? You have 20 spaghetti string, or spaghetti strings. You have 20 dry spaghetti noodles, and you have a jumbo marshmallow. You take the 20 spaghetti sticks, noodles, the dry noodle things, whatever they're called, and you take the jumbo marshmallow. You also have a piece of string and some tape, and you have to make the tallest structure you can out of it. People have done this with like CFOs of companies, and they've done this with teachers and high schoolers, college students, and even kindergartners. And you know you know what group has had the highest? I can make it. Let's go. Burning through the flames. You take all that, you make the biggest tower out of it. And the group that has had the tallest one so far, besides engineers, of course, are the kindergartners. Wow, kindergartners? Then better than adults? Yep. And you know why? Because I messed up that jump. Because kindergartners, right, they build stuff, they just start building stuff as they go, and if it doesn't work, they just find a different way to do it. Adults will spend like the first 18 minutes thinking about what to build and, you know, who's going to be in charge and who the laborers are going to be or whatever. And then they spend like 2 minutes panicking and building some structure that eventually doesn't stand and collapses. That was my group, except our thing stood miraculously. We weren't the highest in the group, but we were like the fourth or fifth tallest. Yeah, just ignore the craziness that's going on right now. It's all right. Don't ask questions of what's going on in the background. We got a pretty good we had a pretty good thing going for my group. We had it was like a tripod thing. So what we did is we took regular spaghetti sticks, like I think it was angel hair pasta, not like linguine or anything like that. And we basically tied two of them together. We tied two of them together to make a long one, and we did that 3 times. So we ended up having 3 super long spaghetti noodle stick things. We ended up using that as a tripod stool for the marshmallow. Yeah, so it was yeah, Pathways, C tier. Just because of the one guest speaker in that activity that was so fun. Otherwise, F tier for sure. Yeah, not the best class, but it's only 1 semester, so yay! Next class, Introduction to Business. Obviously, I love business. I am becoming a business major. Duh. Level 17. The professor, with respect to the professor, a lot of what he talks about is just his time working at 2 big like motor companies back in the late 1900s, which is honestly really impressive if you look at his resume. I mean, the dude was like top notch. A lot of what we're supposed to learn, he mentions, and then he somehow tries to connect it to his job at, you know, the Ford Motor Company or you know, General Motors, GM. And it's just like, can we learn the subject, please? Recently, he's been getting better about it, but I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. Intro to Business, I'll give it a B tier. It's a good class, but it's not the best. Let's move to my Bible class. My Bible class is a solid. Actually, I'm gonna give it an A tier. You know what? Forget it. We're going S tier. It's a great class. The professor is hilarious. He's got great stories that always go. Hello, can I not get in? That always go with what the lesson topic is about. But the stories are always great, and they always have to correlate with what we're learning about. He's funny. The teacher's funny. The assistant helping him is awesome. The lectures are a little. Sometimes there are points where the lectures are like a lecture, but like that's every class. Every class has to have that point in a day. But yeah, I have that class 3 days out of the week. I really love that class. Love the professor. S tier for sure. Finally, we have Fundamentals of Speech. High S tier. Oh my goodness. It is my favorite class by far. I believe I'm naturally gifted at public speaking. I'm not naturally gifted at Minecraft parkour, however. The only thing I have the problem with is the shakes. Yeah, I get nervous a lot. And it's not head nervous, it's just my body knows it and it starts to shake because, we don't want him to succeed. We want him to suffer for it. Fun. I really, really love speech class. The professor is awesome. He's got great stories. He's a really, really good speaker. For sure qualified for speech professor position. But also, I love my classmates. I love every single one of them. They're just hilarious. Just like that death. But my classmates are hilarious. My teacher's hilarious. And there's a lot of discussions. And there's a lot of soccer guys entering. So those are all my classes. Classes are pretty good. But I think my favorite thing about college, of course, has to be the intramural stuff. The intramural stuff is phenomenal. Basically, we have these things called societies or intercollegiates or whatever they're called. And mine is a super chill group of guys. We're also decent at sports, which I'll be honest. A year and a half, 2 years ago, I hated sports, right? I straight up hated sports. And now I absolutely love it after my brother graduated from high school. And I was like, whoa, this is actually cool stuff. I actually like this. Basketball, I think, was the first one I looked at. Some of you are thinking, ew, basketball, that's so politically driven or whatever. No, it's not, dude. It's not politically driven. Trust me. Basketball is a great game in of itself. There's just a lot of things about it. Football, love football. American football, let me specify, sorry. Soccer, I just started getting into. I really like soccer. However, there are a couple... Nailed that jump. Let's go. Now I have to nail it again. Awesome. But soccer is one of those games that you just have to love. Like, it's an international sport. Everyone loves soccer. Well, everyone who likes sports likes soccer. Except like those 8-year-olds that are like, LeBron James is the GOAT of basketball. Yeah. College is great. Now I'm going to stop right here because I'm driving myself crazy.